Welcome back to Between Bells. Out with the old, in with the new. Microsoft making major updates to Windows, the company calling it the biggest update of the past decade. The new Windows 11 is sure to bring additional revenue growth for the world's second most valuable public company. Joining us now to talk about the new changes is Microsoft Corporate Vice President Yusuf Mehdi. Yusuf, welcome to the show. Lots of exciting changes, but a big one is that now Windows 11 will support Android apps through Amazon's App Store. What does this mean for consumers?
Well, we're really excited to bring Windows 11 out to the world. And I think it's really going to help people get closer to all the things they love. And one of those things is the applications that they use every day. And so we're delighted that for the first time ever, we're going to be able to bring Android apps to the Windows PC. What that means is that when you're on your PC today doing all of the great things that you love to do on that PC, whether it's gaming or reading your email or working, now you can actually have the Android apps right on the desktop at the same time. So if you're like me and you're working, and all of a sudden it's time for lunch and you missed it, you can just pull up the Uber Eats app and order your lunch. If you have to get a car because you're going to go out to somewhere else, you can order that and you don't have to go down to the phone and be distracted. It's a huge opportunity to get a much more richer way to be productive on your PC.
This certainly, the way you're listing things, there certainly seems to make life easier for most of us. Walk me through the redesigned user experience, Yusuf.
So a big part of what we've done is we really put people now back at the center of Windows. So probably the most profound thing is what you mentioned. We've redesigned the entire user experience to make it simple, to make it calm. The whole idea is, how do we unlock people's creativity? How do we empower them to be more productive? So what we've done is we've moved, for example, the start menu to the center of the screen. We've done a whole new translucent treatment of the shell, Windows shell, so that you can see through the glass, if you will, to the next things behind it. That gives your brain a visual cue of where to go. The whole experience then just is more calm and it helps you be much more productive.
This update is benefiting developers, especially when it comes to payment processors. How is this being done in ways your competitors aren't doing it?
Well, one of the things we believe here at Microsoft is that the overall internet benefits if we can have more people creating and developing and getting their applications out there and connecting directly to their customers. And so one of the things we're doing that's new in Windows 11 is we're introducing new policies within our store so that if you are an application developer and you want to bring your own commerce engine, for example, what that means is if you're Adobe and you want to be able to sell subscriptions to your customers, you can do that and you get to keep all of the economics. That's unlike what happens on other platforms where you have to give up an important fee to be able to do that. We think that basically enables a better platform that'll welcome more developers, and as people, we all will benefit by having better games, better software applications, and so we're excited to bring that with this release.
Microsoft is already valued at $2 trillion. That is a huge milestone. What's giving investors the most confidence at this time?
Well, I think I think a big part of our success is really focusing on our customers and delivering for them things you can't do with other platforms. And so whether that's our cloud and the good work we've done with the cloud overall with Azure to really enable incredible computing and hybrid computing, to what we're doing with our Microsoft 365 subscription service, our Edge browser, and now, of course, with Windows 11, which is really the centerpiece of our connection to over 1.3 billion people. I think we've done a really nice job there to stitch things together to make it easy for people to be productive, to be creative, but also a platform for development, for the internet, for people to come build. And I think that's what, thankfully is being recognized by people.
In what ways did the pandemic help your value reach those heights? And how will these updates increase the growth moving forward, Yusuf?
Well, one of the things we've learned over the last 18 months of the pandemic is that the PC has never been more central in people's lives. It is for many of us the classroom, how we teach our kids. It's been the water cooler at work. It's been obviously the home office. It's been the place we game and entertain and binge watch movies. I think that's reminded us all just how valuable a big screen and the PC and the power of the PC has been. What that's enabled us to do, and you see that in the new Windows 11, is new capabilities like the ability now to call, chat, video, even text message anyone right from the desktop. A new AI-powered feed to be able to get access to all of the content and information, and new efforts for able to game so that you can have better games, more immersive games, faster performance. All of that has come. We've learned that from our time away. And I think we're going to keep all those special things we've done, even as we get back to being in person and being back in the classrooms and at work and, out at soccer games, for example.
So to that point, how will some of the recent updates better help people work remotely?
Yeah, Windows 11 is going to be really the best way to work remotely and do what we think of as what we're calling hybrid work, like in a couple ways. One is the integrated ability to have Teams so that you can, as I said before, chat, call, video, or even text message. That'll be there. That'll help you be much more productive. The ability to have the new shell be smart so that if you're on your PC and then maybe you detach the keyboard, it turns into a tablet. Windows knows that. It gets smarter about that. We have new snap layouts, new desktops, so that you can have a home desktop and a work desktop. I think we've all known this through the pandemic. Life interrupts work, work interrupts life, but we're still one person. The ability to have all that smartly laid out, we've put all that intelligence into Windows to make it easier for you to get on with your day.
Yusuf, Mehdi, thank you so much for your time. Windows 11 will be available on new PCs and through a free upgrade this holiday season. Thank you again.